I think, ooh, that's real personal. So like,
I got lots of passion, I got lots of baggage, I'm not that attractive. This races through my mind, sometimes I can manage. What I have is average, I dream in a
currently, ooh, Cisterns by Psalmist Rain. I love that. I listened to her whole, she has, I think it's a live recording or something. I think she does all her stuff live. But I listened to her whole album front to back, back to forward. It's just like, it's one of those things where you don't have to skip. For a while, I thought that that's what God wanted from me. And in a way, I do. I think that that's what he wants. I think, ooh, that's real personal. So like, and the reason why it's personal is because I really believe that God likes to get all the glory. And I think sometimes with like the whole hype behind having labels, it's like you attribute everything that's happening to your label and not God. And I've kind of seen this pattern in my life where God kind of keeps me from certain things or certain opportunities because he wants the glory. And I don't really know how to put that any other way. So it could be that he wants to give me the knowledge and the understanding to walk independently, just probably for the sake of like my own soul or my own makeup. Because I've heard a lot of different stories about labels and signing to industries. And, it could be that he's, preserving me for something special with what you can do and how much you can accomplish being indie. But there is also this other part where it makes me feel like maybe I wanted to be indie because I was afraid, and maybe God needs to use me in a capacity to where I need a label to reach more or something. But honestly, I cannot definitively say. Sometimes I feel like it's one or the other. So yeah. Okay, if they've never been to St. Louis, I would say they should definitely go to Manchester Street. I personally like Manchester Street because there's a lot of art and stuff on the walls, colorful buildings and dope architecture. And then you kind of get a feel of like the creativity there and what creatives have accomplished. I was actually surprised when I moved here. St. Louis is very like, they definitely cater to creatives here. So like they have like housing and funding for creatives. Like they make sure like if you're an artist here in St. Louis, like we can make sure that you're living the life that you want. You don't have to necessarily be a starving artist. Like they have lots of stuff in place for you here. So I thought that was amazing because in Vegas they don't really cater to the arts like that. Not that I know of. So that's a hard one. I think I like the attentiveness of God. When you think that he's not paying attention to you, you just realize that he's always there and always watching. So I guess being attentive is a characteristic. I'm not sure. But yeah, I really love how he's just always watching. And when he's watching, that means he's also like doing too. So it's like he's always making sure like not only am I watching, but I'm also doing, and then he like proves it. So that's my favorite. Like a big God who created this whole universe is looking down on little old me, but not just me, like everyone, So I don't know. It always just touches my heart because it's like you try to fathom how big God is by looking at the earth, and you just be like, okay, like these mountains are huge. Like this water is so vast and so deep and so beautiful. And like we are so visually captivated by scenery. And, like the world is very scenic. And it's like, yet you watch me. I don't know. It just freaks me out. Like I just be like, wow. So yeah, I would say that's like my favorite. Oh, I had pizza 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I had pizza. There's this really cool spot here in St. Louis called Rockinelli's, and their pizza is fire. And my best friend actually came out here from Vegas, and I was like, yo, we gotta go to the spot. So we got us a pie and dogged it pretty much. So That I'm really quiet. And I'm shy. Yeah. hmm I think people think because like I rap and I'm on stage and my personality is bursting and full of colors that they wouldn't think that I was actually reserved and quiet and shy a little bit, but I am. I guess I would say, what resources do you have around you? Hopefully, you will have a phone. And then I would just say, do challenges. Like, that's what I would say. Start with challenges. Download some apps that caters to musicianship and depending on what type of artist they are, they can be you mean like a rap artist or a singer artist or graphic artist. It just depends, but there's so many different apps that caters to all different aspects of artistry. So I would definitely say like find you some free apps, because I think I worked with free apps for like years, like before I started getting into apps that cost like $5 or $3. A lot of the apps that I used for a while were just free. So you'll be surprised of what type of content you can make. And then as far as like singing and rapping, I would say just do a grid of the challenges for sure.
Perfect, but you